Hey, have you ever wondered how a single policy decision can send shockwaves through the global financial markets? Well, on April 10th, that's exactly what happened when President Trump suddenly announced a 1 to 5% tariff hike on select nations. This unexpected bombshell had far-reaching consequences, reshaping the investment landscape overnight. The immediate impact of this tariff announcement was like a seismic event in the financial world. Traditional stocks took a nosedive, with investors scrambling to protect their portfolios. But here's the twist. Bitcoin defied the downward trend. It soared nearly 8% and broke through the $83,000 mark. This divergence between traditional stocks and Bitcoin highlighted the changing dynamics of the market and the search for alternative investment options. In times of uncertainty, Wall Street was quick to respond. Sarah, a savvy investment manager, knew that time was of the essence. She told her team, "We need to rebalance our portfolio immediately. Traditional cross-border transfers are too slow. We'll miss the optimal window." And that's when they turned to BiyaPay's multi-asset trading platform. BiyaPay offered several key advantages that made it a game changer in this volatile situation. First, it allowed for real-time conversion between fiat and digital currencies. This meant that investors could quickly move their funds between different types of assets, adapting to the rapidly changing market conditions. Second, it provided real-time Bitcoin price tracking. With this feature, Sarah's team could closely monitor the price movements of Bitcoin and make informed decisions on when to buy or sell. Third, it offered integrated services combining crypto and traditional securities. This integration gave investors a more comprehensive and flexible way to manage their portfolios. The efficiency of BiyaPay was truly remarkable. The entire reallocation of Sarah's team's portfolio took just for 5 minutes. In contrast, conventional bank transfers would have taken 24 to 48 hours. This huge time difference demonstrated that in today's fast-paced financial markets, capital flow efficiency has become a key competitive advantage. This tariff-induced volatility also revealed some crucial trends. It showed that investors are increasingly looking for ways to protect their assets from the negative impacts of trade policies. They are turning to alternative assets like Bitcoin and platforms that offer more flexibility and speed. Now, let's talk about the future of Trump's tariff policy. It's likely that this policy won't last long. Trump's tariff policy has already caused a global stock market disaster, and the U.S. stock market has plummeted. High tariffs are like a double-edged sword that harms both others and oneself. And almost everyone has reached a consensus on this. First, there's pressure from within the U.S. The market value of many American companies has evaporated significantly. Even someone like Musk has publicly opposed the policy, although he didn't directly criticize Trump. Criticizing Trump's chief trade advisor is essentially the same thing. Second, the American public is also unhappy. Some of the people who voted for Trump did so because he promised to reduce inflation. But with these high tariffs, inflation is likely to rise. If a trade surplus is achieved through these measures, the inflation in the U.S. could become extremely severe. Currently, there is a lot of public dissatisfaction, and Trump is under a great deal of pressure. Third, his own advisors are hesitant to fully support him. Even Vance has cautiously expressed his opposition. The Democrats are sure to make a big deal out of this issue. Trump may be in his later years, but his advisors still want to continue their political careers. Add to that the international pressure, and it's very likely that Trump will have to make adjustments. As the 90-day tariff suspension begins, the markets are anticipating further adjustments. Professional investors recommend monitoring policy-sensitive assets. In this era of uncertainty, platforms like BiyaPay are proving to be invaluable. They are helping investors break free from the limitations of traditional finance and take advantage of the rapidly shifting market conditions. So, whether you're a seasoned investor or just starting out, keep an eye on these trends and the tools that can help you navigate the ever-changing financial seas.